Hey guys, welcome back to another reaction. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgy.
And we are back with more Avatar. We're reacting to episode 13 today. Last episode, episode 12, was a heavy hitter. We really enjoyed that, getting to simultaneously find out about Zuko and Aang's past. It was just deep and it was mature and overall great episode. And I'm excited to seeing a bit of a shift towards a bit more depth and maturity now in the show. I think I can feel it that subtly it's heading towards that direction as we get to the second half of book one.
The one thing that I loved about last episode was not only did we get their backstories, but there was a level of understanding of their behaviors, not only to the audience and within themselves, but also to the characters around them. They really got to see, have an insight into Zuko and Aang's motives.
I also feel like there's a lot of parallel between their journeys, Aang and Zuko's journeys, that they're both trying to reclaim something that was lost. You know, Aang ran away from his destiny and is now trying to reclaim that to live up to the world's expectations of him to be the Avatar. And Zuko was banished by his father and is now trying to reclaim his honor so that he can live up to the expectations of the Fire Nation to be the next Fire Lord or Fire Commander, whatever they are.
Well, also his father's expectations, not so much. I don't think he really cares about the Fire Nation in general. It's more like his father's love and his father's
great approval. So they both sort of failed. They feel like they failed those dearest to them and they failed the duties that were set out for them. And now they're both out to reclaim it. And I can see a lot of intertwining their journeys, even the choice to tell both their backstories in the same episode. Symbolically, I can see them just being a lot of great character development and they sort of contrast each other. We're almost seeing Aang's growth is to understand the seriousness of what's at bay in the world and to not be so naive and carefree about things.
Yeah.
While Zuko is almost the opposite, to stop being just so preoccupied with himself and to start to care about those close to him, to almost relax a little bit and be able to enjoy the small things along the way that the uncle's trying to help him with.
Yeah, and that's what that understanding really helps with, I think, especially when the rest of his crew knows his motives and things like that. You saw that he wanted to look after Zuko and Zuko wanted to look after him, you know? Last episode, in one of the flashbacks, during the battle between the Fire Lord, Zuko's father, and Zuko, we saw people clapping and there was Uncle Iroh and a few other people. And I saw a female and she was really into it as well. And I thought it was the mother. But during that reaction, you said, oh, she looks a bit young. So I've kind of been thinking and I feel like that might be his sister. Now, I don't know, but imagine if it is, that would be so brutal that she's laughing and clapping away while her father is literally hurting her brother. Yeah, crazy. Maybe I've watched too much Game of Thrones. So now this episode will be interesting to see if we follow that kind of dark and gloomy theme or if we go back into a lighthearted kind of playful episode.
Yeah, well, the main objective is still to get Aang and Katara a good waterbending teacher. So eyes on the prize. I want to see that seems to be taking a while to get there. Perhaps we're going to get there probably soon. I imagine next few episodes, but looking forward to seeing how that's going to look like.
Well, you know what's great? There's definitely some character growth for Zuko because he, on his own accord, made the decision to leave the Avatar and not sail in his direction and let the crew regroup and rebuild their ship.
Second time he's made a decision like that, yeah. First time was in the spirit realm where he chose to save his uncle over go after Avatar. So we are seeing that he's got some decent priorities in order. But
I feel like with his uncle, that's still an extension of him. Whereas his crew, I feel like he almost felt like they were disposable.
So he's advancing. It's growing.
Yeah.
And I think that's a lot of the appearance he puts on. But I don't think deep down he's really that cold-hearted.
I don't think so either.
We just want to say a big thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. If you are interested in supporting us over on Patreon, check out the link in the description. We do have early access to upcoming reactions as well as uncut reactions. For those of you over on YouTube, if you enjoyed today's reaction, remember to like, subscribe, hit notification bell on if you haven't already so you know as soon as our next reaction drops. And let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode.
The blue spirit. Okay.
That's Zuko's song, you just know.
Dark and gloomy, I think, then.
Seemed like they were in the Fire Nation, but there's warriors here.
Their precision is legendary. The Yu-Yan can pin a fly to a tree from 100 yards away without killing it.
Oh, wow.
But my search for the Avatar is
nothing but a vanity project. We're fighting a real war here, and I need every man I've got.
He's getting squared up.
I want to hear another word about it.
Interesting.
Finally, someone's standing up to this guy.
It was only a commander, not actually that high.
news from Fire Lord Ozai. It appears I've been promoted to Admiral. My request is now in order.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I think you spoke too soon.
How do you go from commander to admiral? What the hell? That the blue spirit?
Potentially. Almost looks like an assassin kind of thing.
Tell me he's sick. Oh, soccer.
You know what I love about Appa the most? His sense of humor.
Me too.
Poor soccer.
I know. He's been stressing too much to save these two.
Being out in that storm really did a number on
I
him.
thought so.
Oh.
And he only did it to get money for them.
I'm sure he'll be better by tomorrow.
There goes that theory.
Relax, it was just a little cough. I'm fine.
You sound amazing, love. Sound amazing.
Osaka started yesterday. Now look at him. He thinks he's an earthbender.
Take that, you rock!
Can the Avatar get sick?
Maybe it's safer if I go on foot. Keep an eye on him, guys.
You guys are killing me.
Oh, sucker.
We haven't been able to pick up the Avatar's trail since the storm.
They're a bit more buds now after last episode.
What do they want?
Perhaps a sporting game of Paisho.
It's going to be Commander
I don't think
Zhao's
so,
ship
love.
for sure.
All information regarding the Avatar must be reported directly to Admiral Zhao.
Not gonna
Admiral.
happen.
Admiral Zhao is not allowing ships in or out of this area.
Off my ship!
Damn.
Says here that the Avatar can create tornadoes and run faster than the wind.
There's no way that's true.
About to find out.
Yep.
Oh, I'll be like a watchtower.
Hopefully the wrong people don't get signaled.
Listen carefully, Momo. I need you to take this to the river and fill it with water.
I always wondered if he understood. I wonder what he's gonna fill it with.
Aang's pretty fit. And pretty quick, apparently.
Well, if you got wind on your side.
And thanks to my remedies, they always leave in better shape than when they arrive.
That's nice. Are you almost done?
Aang.
Gotta learn patience, my boy.
He didn't even tell her what sickness to have.
Banana leaf? Nope. Ginger root? No. Where is that pesky little plant?
I love like his facial expressions.
Mad. That is sick.
How, Uncle? With Zhao's resources, it's just a matter of time before he captures the Avatar. My honor, my throne, my country. I'm about to lose them all.
It's his only way through, yeah. Damn.
Poor Zuko.
Thanks for all your help.
Hands off! What do you think you're doing?
Taking the cure to my friends.
This isn't a cure. It's Miyuki's dinner.
Oh.
Biggest troll.
Suck on them?
The frog skin excretes a substance that'll cure
Ew.
your friends.
Oh,
But
sucking
make
on live
sure
frogs.
You get plenty. Once those little critters thaw out, they're useless.
You're insane, aren't you?
She owns it.
Don't stand there all day. Go!
Oh god. And Sokka and Katara are sick.
You can be a good archer, but against airbending, arrow, what are they going to do? Nice.
I think you dropped this.
Oh my god. Still a bit of that naivety.
Yeah.
That eyebrow's been going off this episode.
And as usual, he's always trying to avoid danger, even though he could just take them all on.
Oh my god.
Kind of like ninjas, they're quite swift.
I love how their reputation was accuracy, but they still haven't got an Aang.
A frog.
So he's found the river, but... Oh, he's still
Collect
storing
them,
everything.
Aang. Collect them.
What a beast.
Ow!
It's not on his clothing, not his arm. Is that his waterbending?
That was pretty cool. Damn it.
Shit, wow.
That's so brutal.
That was real quick. Oh my god, where is he held up?
Avatar, master of all the elements.
Oh, shush.
Managed to elude the Fire Nation for 100 years, but your little game of hide and seek is over.
Dude, you lost to Zuko, relax.
Untie me and I'll fight you right now.
No.
I like that.
How does it feel to be the only airbender left? Do you miss your people?
I hate him.
Don't poke that bear.
You won't be killed like they were. See, if you die, you'll just be reborn, and the Fire Nation will have to begin its search for the Avatar all over again.
Right.
Interesting. Oh, nice.
Oh, yes,
Call the
Aang.
wind you want. Your situation is futile. There is no escaping this fortress, and no one is coming to rescue you.
Yeah, that's where you're wrong, my love. That's where you're wrong. Cut to Sokka and Katara.
Huh.
Oh.
No, Momo. Water. Water.
Poor Momo's flying around.
What in the world is taking you so long?
You don't
If
want to
only you
know. Yeah, who is this?
Our mystery man.
Well, it's a blue mask, so definitely a blue spirit, I think.
Nice. Man, stealthy.
We want to talk about ninjas.
They're not the brightest, the Fire
Nation.
Okay. In fairness, he checked it.
On in.
Let's see what this man's got.
1, 2, 3 gates.
The music's cool.
The Avatar! I am here to tell you that he is now my prisoner!
Not for long, Zhao.
Not for long.
This is the year Sozin's Comet returns to grant us its power!
Oh yeah, that's gonna be soon.
They're waiting for that to win the war.
Who is this? I'm so intrigued. Trying to think of all the possibilities.
The only one it could be, but it's not, in my opinion, is Jet. But it's too soon for Jet to have a change of heart like that.
What? No, don't leave, frogs.
Oh.
Oh, they melted.
Oh, and they're being like slowly defrosting. Oh.
Damn.
That's
nice
epic.
entrance.
Oh god.
Look at the one walking along the wall.
Bye-bye.
Nice.
That's what happens when you think you're too strong.
Oh, you threw water at him. He's not even a bender, but he's a warrior.
That does look pretty scary, but he's here for you, I think. Aang's face, I love like the flare of the
Biggest
nostril.
mouth open.
Unmask yourself.
Man can use a sword.
Sword or two.
Are you here to rescue me? I'll
No
take that as a
words.
yes.
And he didn't kill any of them, so...
Come back and stop throwing out. Hey, my friends need to suck on those frogs.
The frogs are like half unfrozen, they're walking.
Oh my god, Momo's brought everything.
Momo, we need water. Water.
She's still trying. I would have given up.
Aang, please hurry.
Who's this Aang kid you keep talking about, Your Highness?
Sokka's with the fairies.
Your Highness.
At least she's lost her bearings. Sokka's gone. Could the blue mask guy be Zuko?
That's what I initially thought, but I don't think so. Reality check.
You've been played, fool.
A frog's just there.
Sir, shall I hold off sending that speech to the Fire Lord?
Yes, you should hold off.
There! On the wall!
Oh,
Damn,
no.
so close.
The Avatar has escaped! Close all the gates immediately!
There's 3 walls he's got to get through now.
Oh,
Nice.
easy.
Dude, destroy them.
He's not going to go without him.
Yeah. Leaving no man behind. I respect it, Aang.
Oh, that's so cool.
Nice.
He's getting creative.
Yeah. Okay, it's cool to see Aang's skill set here. See you later, brother.
Oh my god. Oh, Aang.
Aang's
Your moves are
airbending's
just
epic.
epic.
Yeah.
I do not want to be on the receiving end of that.
Jump on my back!
Using them like stilts.
Give me the next one!
I love the creativity.
It's almost like from Boomy's tests. You know, he's having to think outside the box now.
No.
Nice. That was awesome. Making a statement.
Open the gate.
Admiral, what are you doing?
Let them out. Now!
Because he needs them alive more than anything.
Yep.
A situation like this requires precision.
Not gonna happen.
Interesting. It's the waiting game. Oh.
Yeah, isn't that what you thought?
Knock out the thief.
No, it won't work out in your favor.
Tell me Aang's gonna explode. You could see a bit of a burnt beard. It is Zuko. Wow.
I thought because we saw it initially, then we saw Zuko.
It makes sense. He'd rather no one have him than... Can't leave him behind.
Yeah.
And they're actually a good team too.
Amazing team.
Those
Of
damn
course, the
frogs.
frog has to be there.
That's pretty cool. That's interesting.
You know what the worst part about being born over 100 years ago is? I miss all the friends I used to hang out with. I used to always visit my friend Kuzan.
This is really cool.
He was one of the best friends I ever had. And he was from the Fire Nation, just like you.
Oh,
If
wow.
we knew each other back then, do you think we could have been friends too?
Zuko, why, dude?
Damn it. So close. So close.
Well, it's the first step towards them maybe getting to know each other.
Yeah.
It's the first time they've spoken properly.
Well, I wouldn't call that properly, but
Oh, it was that music from him. Awesome.
I love all these tie-ins.
Love them.
Suck on these. I'll make you feel better.
Aang, how was your trip? Did you make any new friends?
No, I don't think I did.
Oh, he's upset.
Aang.
It's making Zuko question everything, though.
Yeah.
At least start to.
Especially how nice he was.
This is tasty.
Oh. On upper. Yeah, so interesting. You called it. It was Zuko. I had the thought, but I was like, nah, like we saw the blue spirit, I guess. Then we saw Zuko in like his own little world with like his crew. And then we saw like, yeah, I don't know.
Well, I was just trying to think of who would be the most likely person that would want to help Aang that we might have met.
I thought we would have gotten a new character.
And I thought the potential for that too. But I thought Jess the only one that could have these kind of moves, and I didn't seem likely to be him. Then I thought, could it be Sokka? But Sokka's not that slick. One potential giveaway was the first firebending guard that walked to check who the intruder was. You saw fire come out in the opposite direction to him. So I thought, okay, it looks like he's attacked with fire. And then the second one was the way he did the bucket of water was like he knew exactly how to counter a firebender very strategically.
Yeah, true.
And then I was thinking, who else would want to? And then I thought, okay, what if Zuko's got the mentality of, I'd rather no one have him. I don't think he went there to capture him. He went there to free him, and I'll capture him on my own merits, but I'd rather no one have him than Admiral Zhao didn't have him, than him have him and lose potential.
So it wasn't so much capturing him. I thought it would have been like, let's both get out of here and then you're mine.
Could have been his intention, but I think honestly he knew that would be difficult on his own. He was just like, let's get you out of there,
Yeah.
and then I can do it my way.
Later.
So interesting, and I really liked how even that small bit of dialogue from Aang at the end, Zuko had to be bloody rash. It reminds me of Vegeta from Dragon Ball. He had to just go rage straight away, but just that opening little bit, and I like it. You know what? Probably perfect because it's a bit of a teaser.
Yeah.
And hopefully every episode, 5-10 episodes or so, we'll get a bit more of a dialogue and see what happens.
I really do see how, I know you guys are saying we get to a certain point, and I know we're still in book 1, and you guys are saying like 2 and 3 are probably the best books, but I do see how we get to a certain point and the show's just, it's grown from like a kiddish show to something a little more serious and a little more depth now, which I'm liking.
Yeah, it was definitely agreed. It was definitely more mature this episode, and you guys have said that just gets a lot more and more each book, and the fact that we're still in book 1, but past that halfway point, I'm enjoying and appreciating the feel more. We had a bit of fun at the beginning.
Yeah.
It is nice now seeing a bit more depth in the conversations, the themes, the characters, and looking forward to just seeing that progress.
But it still stays true to the story and the characters. Like we had comic relief from Uncle Iroh, Sokka, and Momo had his little time to shine this episode.
Yep, and the crazy lady.
Yeah.
The quack, or whatever she was.
That crazy lady.
So Admiral Zhao is definitely becoming... The thing is, his resources are what makes him strong.
Yeah.
He's not actually that strong himself. He already was bested by Zuko, and Zuko's like a teenager. but his status is growing, and he wants to prove himself to the Fire Lord over Zuko in a bid to get more power, I suppose.
Yeah.
So he's sort of Zuko's real main barrier, and they've almost got this rivalry happening at the moment.
Isn't it crazy that you're so blinded by your own ambitions that you're literally hurting like a child around you? Like, that's ridiculous. But
An interesting borderline sadistic sort of concept, rather than they know if they kill the Avatar, it'll just continue to reincarnate. So keep him barely alive, weak but barely alive.
and wait a year. Because
Not a
we're waiting.
year.
Yeah, we're waiting till the summer.
Yeah, but even beyond that, till the end of his lifespan, because he's still a threat while he's the Avatar.
Yeah, true.
So they'll win the war, but they'll still just kick, because if they kill him, he'll still come back.
Yeah.
And that's still an opportunity to take him down.
Oh.
So just have him for another 100 years and then probably try and repeat it. So yeah, pretty dark themes alluded to when you really break it down.
Yeah. And I know for like a lot of people, it might like these kind of animations might seem childish and stuff, but there's always such a good story within them, like some adult themes that really, like, if you think about it, if it wasn't masked by animation, kids really shouldn't be watching it.
Yeah, and I'm also appreciating. Actually, I think kids should be watching it. I reckon, probably like maybe 6 and up to be able to appreciate the themes. But I think these types of shows are great for kids to grow up on.
I think so too.
We
But
grew up on a lot of these.
I was saying, like, with animation though, it makes it that bit softer. Like all the
The choreography is great. The fight scenes, the martial arts styles, the
Yeah.
movement. It was really cool to see Aang be very creative and think outside the box this episode.
I love that.
I think it was a real good throwback to episode 4, I think it was, or 5, where Boomy was teaching him to, overcome those challenges without his traditional means. So I
Yeah.
thought that was really cool. And even seeing him really be able to work with a partner. We haven't seen anyone, Katara and Sokka haven't really been able to work at Aang's level yet. They're just sort of around. He protects them and they do their bit. But somebody who was more on Aang's level, they were able to really have like a tag team effort, and it was cool to see them complement each other's abilities.
Well, you know what's great? Didn't know who they were, like each other were. No communication.
The chemistry on point.
Yeah, chemistry was amazing. And the only thing that's in their way is, I guess Zuko's need for his father's acceptance. Otherwise, they'd work perfectly together.
Yeah, so if they unite at some point later on, and I have a feeling they will, it's going to be a badass duo. Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed our reaction to this episode. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you guys on the next reaction.
See you guys.